Up next on Three Broads Broad.
Our favorite vacation destinations.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Julie. Hey, Jamie.
Hey,
Hey,
Jamie.
Melissa. Hi, Julie.
Great
Cheers.
introduction. Cheers.
Cheers. Can everybody
All right.
see what mine says?
It's-
Julie, can you read it?
A day without wine is like, I have no idea.
Yes. Happy day, girls.
Melissa designed that one.
Yes. What are you drinking, Julie?
Wow. So when I went to Michigan this last week, that's got to be a whole nother show. Amazing.
Yep.
I was with some old family friends and they introduced me to a new drink. It is coconut tequila and Rose's lime juice over ice.
I have never heard of coconut.
I haven't either.
You should thank your lucky stars you have.
Coconut tequila.
Oh, yes, that's it.
Three tequila floor.
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's exactly right.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, this is how much I had waiting for Melissa.
Oh, now, Jamie, what are you drinking?
I've got a Mike's
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
hard
love
strawberry
those.
lemonade.
Oh, I like that. Yummy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It was out. We went camping over the weekend. It was out, so I grabbed it.
Mm.
And God forbid you say another man's name, so because then your husband Mark will get mad. So
Mike.
Man,
Mark.
yes, this
Mark.
is
Mike.
Mark's hard lemonade.
That's exactly right.
We're not going there today, ladies. Clean. This is G, not even PG.
we
and
were
I
just
think-
talking about the name of the drink, girlfriend. Not we weren't going anywhere else.
My mind.
It went there for you.
Yeah, it always does. It always does. Let's see. Let's go there. Girls, I think Jamie's up today first, right?
Jamie's up first.
Broad
Right?
number two. Broad number two. We didn't
Broad
even
number two.
go back and introduce ourselves again. Jamie, why don't you start?
Broad number 2, Jamie Nowicki.
Yep. Broad number 3.
Julie Kelly.
Yes, and I'm broad number 1, Melissa Shaheen.
Because
And
we
first,
all know who she is.
well, do you know who I am? Okay.
Much.
Jamie, you're up first today.
Okay. Are we ready for me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Look at those cuties.
Oh my gosh! Look at that picture.
Oh.
This is where we went to Italy. My husband and I. That's my husband, Mark.
So cute.
Me, even cuter. And we went to Italy for 2 weeks on a guided tour. And so this was our very first night. See, we were all kind of sweaty and being on the plane for all those hours. But there we were eating dinner the very first night, made a bunch of new friends right there in front of the Coliseum. And yeah, so it was like the start off of our trip. So that was, pretty.
Now, did you go on a tour? How long was this trip? How was it guided? Like, what was great about this?
We went on a tour. It was 13 days, and it was guided. So we got, to get right into all of the different attractions ahead of the line. So we didn't have a line, for 15 minutes to try to get into the Vatican. We just went into the Vatican, stuff like that. So, and then we lost our luggage the way there and the way back. So we had our tour guide, Caroline, who was from England, who was wonderful. She helped us go get our luggage when it finally came back in. So
wow, love that
the
picture.
Coliseum.
Oh
Wow.
God, that's so
Yeah,
unreal.
It is.
Yeah. So all right.
Don't hit the play button. Hit the arrow. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. And there's a little bit more of Rome. Okay.
So
The
what is
order
that?
We went. That is the Forum.
Oh,
It was kind of like their center of government and just a little bit of everything. It's kind of gathered. You'd hear famous people speaking, and you'd see your senators and all of that. So
what time
was
of
just
year
all
was
over.
it, Jamie?
we went in August.
It looked. The sky just looked so beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were hitting like 33 degrees Celsius, which is nearing 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
So it was very hot. It tends
just
to be,
watched-
that's, sorry, Melissa, go ahead.
No, we just watched Gladiator, which
Oh,
my son called
I was
Gladiator when he was young, and I was
Gladiator.
explaining this to them, and I said, next year when we go to Italy, Jamie's going to tell us everything to do because she's a fabulous travel agent and she's just done this. So
Yes.
this is going to be really exciting. We're going to see this Colosseum. So amazing.
Oh, it's amazing. It's breathtaking. It like takes your breath away when you see the Colosseum. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the Forum. I'm just going to whip through. All right. Venice. I love,
Ugh, I love Venice.
you know,
Oh.
I went, you had to do the gondola ride. You have to do it. It is not as romantic as you would think it would be.
Well, there were other people in the boat, right?
Yes, we did have other people in our boat, but
And the Rock wasn't in the boat with you.
it was not The Rock.
There you go.
Our gondolier, I had to sit, and then however I sat, I wasn't allowed to move for the whole trip.
Because it was balanced, weight balanced?
Yeah, it was to balance the weight of it because
Yeah.
they're kind of cockeyed. They don't sit straight up and down, they sit off to
Wow.
the side. So I like tried to stretch my leg out, and he like yelled at me.
And people live in those houses you're going by.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
what's so
those-
amazing to me.
There's houses, there's like shops, and
Restaurants, apartments, everything. Yeah.
you know, all of these little like poles and stuff, that's like parking spots. You pull up your boat, your gondola, you hook it up, and you go in, and it's
So cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So there's no like patio thing. You just step into a door?
yes.
Oh my God.
Right?
Okay. So this is my dream. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's, I mean, I need to go spend more time in Venice. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I'm in.
All right.
Oh, could have had him in the boat.
Hey.
I did not have him in the boat.
Hey.
This is
Hey.
Florence.
Wow. Sure is.
Hurry up and explain the second photo because it is not what
All
I
right.
thought it was.
Well,
This
I wanna
second
know.
photo, Julie asked if it was his unmentionables.
Yes, it's unmentionable.
Come on. It looks like it's the broken tip, right? I'm just
Yes.
saying.
Yes.
Thank you.
I said, I am a good girl and I don't take close-ups of strangers'
Privates.
private areas.
What is that?
That is the rock, because you know the story of David and Goliath. Goliath,
Yeah.
the rock. That is the
Oh.
rock. So this is the moment of insight before he throws the rock and defeats Goliath.
Wow.
So it's still in his hand.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Thank
not
you.
anything
It's
nasty.
connected because it's all one piece of
Yeah,
stone.
and now
Yes, it is
No.
one giant piece.
But may I
of
just
marble.
say that
It-
that butt is really nice. May I say
It's-
that?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Glorious.
Yes.
It's the perfect butt.
It's glorious.
Mhm.
Yes. Mhm.
What
Yeah.
was it that Annabelle said the first time she saw that?
Oh, she asked if it was a potato.
For our viewers who don't remember, Annabelle is the most precious child of Jamie, and she is 14. Yes,
She's 14 and has blue hair.
I love the
currently.
hair, by the way. That's a side conversation, but I love the blue hair.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
moving along from the butt and the non questionable
Private
objects.
areas.
Yes.
No
Yes.
genitals.
Nope.
All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Now this is the playground of the stars. This is Capri,
Oh.
it's Sorrento,
Oh.
and we took a little excursion. We went on a little vaporetto.
What's that?
What is that?
It's like a little speedboat that's
Okay.
a Venetian limousine.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Nicer than
Vaporetto
just a
equals-
water taxi.
Yep. Yep.
So
Okay.
that's what a vaporetto is.
Beautiful.
And we went all around. You could see all of these beautiful.
Mm,
I didn't know that there was coral reefs in Italy, but
I
there are.
didn't either. Wow.
And we just went all around the island and got to see all these beautiful cliffs and all these magnificent stories about everything.
Wow.
And actually drove our little vaporetto right through this arch.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And
That's cool.
and they said if you go through that little arch, that means you're coming back.
Whew.
So, I guess, if I have to, I will do it.
Okay.
All right. And then
Positano.
Positano.
Oh.
No, it's Melissa's ready to go.
Melissa's happy.
Yes. It's stunning. There's things to say about. There's beautiful shops. We went on a beach. I stood on, but I hiked my skirt up probably to an indecent length, so I could walk right into the Mediterranean Sea. So I was in the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
And
did you stay here?
We did not stay in Positano. We stayed in Sorrento, which is right next door.
This is kind of where George Clooney hangs out in this area. I'm always hoping for a sighting.
George Clooney got married. Like, we were there in August 2014. So it was right before our 11th anniversary. My husband says it counts because we were still married for 10 years. That's what we were.
Yeah. I like that.
So, and then George Clooney and Amal got married.
2015, right?
No, it was that same year. It was 2014. Then it was like October or November. And I was like, well, they didn't want to be there at the same time as us because it just would have.
The distraction of all the crowd
The distraction
around
of me being there around.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
Side note, George Clooney clearly never met me. He doesn't know who I am.
He has no idea who you are.
Amal, and that was that. So,
well, he did clearly meet me because I led him to drink. He has his own tequila.
Yes, he does. Oh, that's so beautiful, Jamie.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And
food.
then what else do you go?
That looks like a fake photo. Is that really your picture?
That is really my picture.
Oh my God.
What are we seeing there?
Okay, so it was homemade from scratch grandma's pasta sauce noodles with a half of a prawn that was like the size of my. It was
look
like
at it across the whole plate. Yeah,
huge. Mussels, clam, little bits of fish. Oh, it was. It was so.
My mouth is watering.
You go to Italy and you eat good food.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Sure.
Food.
I want in.
For sure.
All right.
For sure.
All right. So
go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, so that was kind of like a quick summation of one of my favorite trips to Italy.
So how did you pick this trip? Why did you go there instead of somewhere else?
Well, first we thought, let's go to Hawaii. And then it was the Olympics were in London. And we kept watching all the stuff about London. And I said, I want to go to London. And Mark's like, I don't have any interest to go to Italy or to go to Europe.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden he goes, but I could go to Italy. I'm like, that is Europe. But when he says yes to something, you got to jump on.
You got right away. Yeah. Right. I got that same husband. Yeah. Right there before he changed his mind.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I immediately went out because I was not a travel agent yet. Went to a travel agent, got some books, did some research, and booked it right away.
Now, if you were to go back and bring Annabelle, what are some tips you would give to travelers who are going to Italy with children?
Oh, there is a lot of driving. If you're going to be doing a tour, make sure you bring stuff for the kids to do.
Okay.
And it is a long day. Know your kid.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. If you have a kid that's 5 that doesn't need naps and is not whiny, take them. If you have a kid that's 14 and might be whiny,
don't take them. Adventures by Disney has a magnificent Italy trip. And instead of just visiting places, and one of the things I love about Adventures by Disney is you don't just visit places. If you go to Italy, the children have their own tour guide, and there's a local tour guide in each spot, along with a permanent tour guide. And so when you go to a place in Italy, I'm looking at this food and I'm so hungry. But when you go to a place like that, the children go to the kitchen and they are taught to make this pasta by hand.
Yes.
Go to China. They go to the rice paddies with these kids, and the kids harvest the rice. So there's hands-on, make sure that, and that's the wonderful thing, you get what you pay for. Adventures by Disney is expensive. There's no
Yeah.
question about it.
Yes.
However, I've done multiple multi-generational trips because grandparents are very interested and they're the ones usually who have the money.
Yeah.
And they want everybody to have a good time.
Mhm.
And the children are engaged and they learn and they have age appropriate activities. The adults are engaged and they're having a great time, and the grandparents, and it's a wonderful platform just for anybody who's considering doing Europe or any place outside the United States.
I was going to say, yeah, Adventures by Disney, when Jamie was
Yeah.
talking, I was thinking the same thing. They even do trips in the US.
Oh, for sure.
And I would
Yes.
kill to do some of those. You know, we live in the US and we go, like I've been to New York City, I don't even know how many times, but there's a lot I don't know that I would definitely learn on a tour. And
Yes.
I know there are lots of other good tours too, and I've learned more about since I've done the training, but Adventures by Disney is crazy. So you know how Jamie said that they didn't have to stand in line at the Vatican, which I think most tour groups do that. Adventures by Disney has a connection where you go to the Vatican when nobody else is there.
Well, they call it the paddle of power. You hold up the Mickey ears. They call,
Yes,
and it's like the
paddle
of
party
power.
of the Red Sea.
Yeah.
They've got like a pope up there going like this as they're coming through, and it's the parting of the Red Sea, and they all go to the front of the line. So again, advantage tour travel agent, and we've talked about this since the pandemic. We will never again have to explain our value. Right?
Oh gosh, no way.
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. That was great, Jamie. All right, on to you, Jamie.
All right.
So after, oh gosh, 8 hours of taping and taping and editing, I realized one, that this episode's way too long, so we're dividing it in 3 parts. 2, I'm looking at myself and realize how tired I look. It's okay, we're having fun. Stay with us. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this ride. I'm going to Disney tomorrow. So anyway, the next episode with my trip to London is coming up.